Oripon 1608, descend maintain 6000.
Descend 6000, Oripon 1608.
Oripon 1608, be clear direct Havik, descend maintain 5, maintain 6000.
Oripon 1608, request planned route due to weather.
Oripon 1608, look up. 608, descend maintain 5000.
Descend 5000, Oripon 1608.
608, descend maintain 3500, clear 5 less runway 32 left approach, sensor 22 runway 14 right.
Descend 3500, clear for ILS runway 32 left approach, 10 circle runway 14 right, Oripon 1608.
Gas approach Japan 2164, leaving flight for 152, descending 13000, Osaka information, Romeo, request runway 14 right.
Japan 2164, cancel approach, information Sierra, KNH 2938, you are landing runway 14 right.
Thank you, check Sierra, 14 right, Japan 2164.
Japan 2164, clear direct Ikoma.
Japan 2164, recall direct Ikoma, thank you, confirm runway 14 right or.
So you confirm you request 14 right?
Thank you, requesting runway 14 right, Romeo, Japan 2164.
So we accept you are landing runway 14 right.
Thank you, Japan 2164.
Japan 2164, descend maintain 6000.
Japan 2164, descend 6000.
1608, contact tower 118.1.
Contact tower 1181, Oripon 1608.
64, descend maintain 4000.
Japan 2164, descend 4000.
Japan 2164, descend maintain 3500, clear 5 less runway 32 left approach, then circle to runway 14 right.
Roger, Japan 2164, descend 3500, clear left runway 32 left approach, circle runway 14 right.
164, contact tower 1181.
Contact Osaka Tower 181, Japan 2164, good day.
Good day.
Approach Oripon 784, descend reach 1000 by local, now incredible 155.
Oripon 74, cancel approach, roger.
Japan 508, maintain 1000.
Oripon 508, cancel approach, cleared via Havik arrival, descend maintain 5000.
Japan 508, cleared via Havik arrival, maintain 5000.
For leave local heading 140, vector 2 final approach course, descend maintain 8000.
Oripon 784, depart local heading 140, descend maintain 8000, Oripon 784.
Affirm.
Cancel approach IBX 54, leaving 14000, correction 145, descending 13000, Osaka information Sierra, request landing runway 14 right, request heading 245.
IBX 54, cancel approach, fly heading 245, you are landing runway 14 right.
Roger, fly heading 245, IBX 54.
IBX 54, report accept right down.
Roger, report accept of right down, IBX 54.
IBX 54, descend maintain 8000.
Descend maintain 8000, IBX 54.
Oripon 784, descend.
Oripon 784, please again.
Oripon 784, descend maintain 7000.
Oripon 784, descend maintain 7000, depart local heading 140.
Affirm.
For accept right down.
IBX 54, for spacing continue present heading, descend maintain 6000.
Continue present heading, descend 6000, IBX 54.
Oripon 784, turn right heading 150, now descend maintain 5000.
Oripon 784, turn right heading 150, descend maintain 5000.
24, reverse maintain 7000 due to departure.
Oripon 784, heading 150, descend maintain 7000.
Affirm. IBX 54, reduce speed to 210 knots.
Reduce speed 210 knot, IBX 54.
08, descend maintain 3000. Oripon 508, descend maintain 3500. Clear pilot runway 32 left approach, then circle to runway 14 right.
Japan 508, clear for ILS runway 32 left, circle to runway 14 right, descend to 3500.
Affirm. IBX 54, expect vector close final approach course, course spacing.
IBEX 5 4 Roger.
654, reduce speed to 190 knots.
Reduce 190 knot, IBEX 5 4.
Affirm. On Nippon 784, now departure traffic, now 1 o'clock, 7 miles northeastbound. Leading 5000, climbing to 6000, Boeing 767.
44, 784, traffic inside.
IBEX 54, turn right heading 270.
Right heading 270, IBEX 5 4.
1644, now reaching 1000 heading 100, Osaka information Sierra, request landing runway 14 right.
On Nippon 1244, Kansai, approach Raja, your landing runway 14 right.
Nippon 1644.
On Nippon 508, contact tower 1181.
Alpha 50 to contact tower 181.
For descent maintenance 3500.
44, 784, descent maintenance 3500.
For turn right heading 300.
Right heading 300, IBEX 5 4.
54, reduce speed to 170 knots.
Reduce speed 170 knot, IBEX 5 4.
Phone. IBEX 54, descent maintenance 5000.
Descent 5000, IBEX 5 4.
1644, descent maintenance 7000.
Descent 7000 on Nippon 1644.
74, report speed.
44, 784, 240 knots, and request landing runway 14 right.
Reduce speed to 190 knots.
44, 784, reduce speed 190 knots.
On Nippon 50, disregard.
Kansai approach Japan 2164 leaving 5000 for 6000 direct vector to Shinoda. Request one more air switch left circle to 14 right.
Japan 2164, Raja, stand by your number for proceed direct to Shinoda.
Roger, standing by and request radar vector.
Stand by, IBEX 54, turn right heading 080.
Right heading 080, IBEX 5 4.
On Nippon 1644, reduce speed to 210 knots.
Reduce 210 knots on Nippon 1644.
24, turn right heading 200.
44, 784, turn right heading 200.
2164, now fly heading 160, vector to final approach call.
2164 heading 160, maintain 6000, thank you.
784, turn right heading 230.
44, 784, continue right and heading 230.
784, turn right heading 290, clear flight runway 32 left approach, circle to runway 14 right.
44, 784, turn right heading 290, cleared for Iris runway 32 left, then circle to runway 14 right. 44, 784.
Japan 2164, turn right, turn left heading 140.
Left heading 140, Japan 2164.
IBEX 54, descent maintenance 4000.
Descent maintain 4000, IBEX 5 4.
On Nippon 74, contact tower 118, decimal 1. 74, contact tower 1181.
44, 784, contact tower 181.
Japan 2164, report speed.
Now maintain 180 knots, Japan 2164.
On Japan 2164, reduce speed to 170 knots.
Reduce 170 knots, Japan 2164.
IBEX 54, turn left heading 350, intercept localizer.
Left heading 350, intercept localizer, IBEX 5 4.
IBEX 54, descent maintenance 3500, clear flight runway 32 left approach, then circle to runway 14 right.
Descent maintain 3500, clear for Iris runway 32 left, circle to runway 14 right, IBEX 5 4.
Japan 2164, turn left heading 090.
Japan 2164 heading 090.
On Nippon 1644, turn right heading 140.
Right 140, on Nippon 1644.
Kansai approach Japan 2056, leaving 12400, descending 11000, speed 230, information Tango, requesting runway 14 right.
Japan 2056, airline
Approach Japan 2056, sorry, say again.
Cleared via Havik arrival, disarmament 5000.
Cleared via Havik arrival, descend 5000, Japan 2056.
2164, turn left heading 060.
Japan 2164, heading 0606,000.
IBX 54, contact tower 1181.
181 IBX 54.
Oricon 1644, reduce speed to 190 knots.
It is 190 knots, only for 1644.
Oricon 1644, disarmament 4000, reduce speed to Oricon 1644, disarmament 4000, reduce speed to 170 knots.
Descend 4000, release 170 knots, only for 1644.
2056, rhythm navigation, direct Havik.
Japan 2056, request Shinoda Zen Havik.
That's 216, Japan 2164 now, runway change, so you are landing runway 32 left.
Runway 32 left, Japan 2164, thank you.
Japan 2056, you are landing runway 32 left.
Roger, landing runway 32 left, Japan 2056.
056, now hold southwest of Shinoda.
Shinoda, Japan 2056.
Japan 2164, now turn, hold present position for departures.
Roger, hold the present position, confirm Japan 2164.
Affirm.
Roger, hold the present position, Japan 2164.
Thank you, and Oricon 1644, maintain 5000.
Maintain 5000, only for 1644.
Japan 2164 makes right of 360, present position.
Thank you. Japan 2164, maintain 4000 due to MVA.
Japan 2164, maintain 4000.
Oricon 856, disarmament 3500.
3500, only for 1856.
All stations consultants approach Osaka KNH 2936. Osaka KNH 3, question 2936. Oricon 856 for course correction, turn left heading 150.
Turn left heading 150, only for 1856.
Affirm.
Only for 1856, we are airport inside. Have a visual approach.
Oricon 1856, Roger, standby. Oricon 1856, clear for visual approach, runway 32 right, proceed to right downwind.
Only for 1856, proceed to final 4 runway 32 left.
Oricon 1856, you request visual approach?
Affirm visual approach.
Visual approach, runway 32 left or right?
Left please.
That's a clear for visual approach, runway 32 left. Proceed to 5 miles on final.
Thank you. Clear visual approach runway 32 left. Proceed to final. Only for 1856.
Oricon 1856, contact tower 1181.
1181, only for 1856.
Japan 2016, cancel approach, Roger. Oricon, question Japan 2016, fly heading 160, vector 2, final approach course, disarmament 8000.
こんばんは、Philippine 438. We are diverting from Nagoya, direct single maintaining 12,000 feet.
8 cancel approach, rhythm navigation, direct Dyna, Delta Alpha, India, November Alpha.
Direct Dyna, Philippine 438.
Delta India, November Alpha Hotel.
Yes, Delta India, November Alpha Hotel, Philippine 438.
Philippine 438, after Dyna, cleared via, that is Bravo arrival. You are landing runway 06 Lima.
After Dyna, cleared for latest Bravo arrival runway 06. Lima, Philippine 48.
Affirm.
leaving 1000 heading 1000 wind cabin mission Bravo request runway 32 left for steering approach.
Oricon 510, confirm your landing runway 32 Lima.
Affirm 32 Lima, Oricon 510.
Roger, your landing runway 32 Lima, descent maintain 9000.
Maintain 9000, Oricon 510.
Philippine 438, Kansai New Guinness 2928, 2928.
2928, Philippines 438.
2016, descent maintain 5000.
Descent maintain 5000, Japan 2016.
438, now descent maintain 10,000.
1710,000, Philippine 438.
Approach Japan 133, leaving flight level 140 for 13,000 by order now heading 240 pointing cloud with Alpha.
Japan 133, Kansai approach, Roger.
Kansai approach on 1698, leaving flight level 186, descending 13,000 by order, information Bravo.
Oricon 1698, Kansai approach, Roger. Japan 133, descent maintain 6000.
Descend 6,000 and clear weather, Japan 133.
Japan 133, continue present heading for spacing, now descent maintain 8000.
Roger, present heading 8,000, Japan 133.
6, descent maintain 3500.
Descent maintain 3500, Japan 2016.
Oricon 510, after Shinoda, cleared via Habik arrival, descent maintain 5000.
After Shinoda, recover via Habik arrival, maintain 5000, Oricon 510.
Oricon 1698, reduce speed to 250 knots. Cancel order restriction.
Reduce 250, cancel order restriction, Oricon 1698.
10, reduce speed to 210 knots.
Down speed 210 knot, Oricon 510.
Roger, maintain speed 210 knots.
Maintain speed 210 knot, Oricon 510.
698, descent maintain 1000.
Sent 11,000, Oricon 1698.
Oricon 510, now fly heading 070 for spacing, descent maintain 5000.
Flighting 070, maintain 5000, Oricon 510.
Japan 133, turn right heading 280.
Flight 280, Japan 133.
Oricon 1698, now fly heading 250 for spacing.
Fly heading 250, Oricon 1698.
Oricon 510, so wind condition, so turn right heading 090.
Turn right heading 090, Oricon 510.
3, reduce speed to 210 knots.
Speed 210, Japan 133.
Oricon 1698, descent maintain, position maintain 11,000.
Maintain 11,000, Oricon 1698.
Approach Japan 3007, leaving flight level 167, descend to 13,000, we have Alpha.
Japan 3007, Kansai depart, Kansai approach, Roger. 298, descent maintain 10,000.
Sent 10,000, Oricon 1698.
133 for course correction, turn left heading 270.
Left 270, Japan 133.
Oricon 510, turn left heading 080.
080, Oricon 510.
3, reduce speed to 190 knots.
Speed 190, Japan 133.
Oricon 1698, reduce speed to 210 knots, descent maintain 9000.
Race 210, then descend 9000, Oricon 1698.
Oricon 510, request further descent.
Standby due to MVA.
Roger.
Kansai approach Japan 528, 11,000, heading 080.
Oricon 528, Kansai approach, reduce speed to 210 knots.
Upper 528, reduce to 10 knots.
Oricon 510, reduce speed to 190 knots.
Reduce speed to 190 knot, Oricon 510.
016, turn right heading 220.
Right heading 220, Japan Air 2016.
On Nippon 510, Japan maintain 4000.
710 4000 on Nippon 510.
Japan Air 133, Japan maintain 6000. Expect close final approach for spacing.
Japan Air 133, Roger, descent 6000.
Japan Air 2016, turn right heading 280, clear for ILS runway 32 left approach.
Turn right heading 280, clear for ILS runway 32 left approach, Japan Air 2016.
Philippine 438, full spacing, reduce speed to 210 knots.
Speed 210 knots, Philippines 438.
Japan Air 3007, Japan maintain 10,000.
10 tab, Japan 3007.
Upper 528 heading request 060 please.
On Nippon 528, fly heading 060.
Upper 528 heading 060.
Report accept right turn.
Roger, Upper 528, report accept right turn.
016, contact tower 1181.
1181, Japan Air 2016.
On Nippon 510, turn left heading 020.
Turn left heading 020 on Nippon 510.
Japan Air 133, Japan maintain 5000, reduce speed to 170 knots.
Send 5000, reduce speed 170 knots, Japan Air 133.
On Nippon 1698, Japan maintain 6000.
Descend 6000, Oripon 1698.
07, fly heading 280, vector 2, final approach course, Japan maintain 9000.
Heading 280, 9 Japan 3007.
33, turn right heading 050.
Right 050, Japan Air 133.
On Nippon 510, turn left heading 360, clear for ILS runway 32 left approach.
Turn left heading 360 clear for ILS runway 36 approach confirm descend 3500 on Nippon 510.
Sorry, 3500, clear for ILS runway 32 left approach.
Turn left heading 360 descend 3500 clear for ILS runway 32 left approach on Nippon 510.
Upper 58, accept right turn, request descent.
With Bravo.
Double transmission on Nippon 528, turn right heading 100.
Upper 58, right heading 100, how about the descent?
On Nippon 528, Japan maintain 9000.
58, 9000, heading 100.
On Nippon 1698, turn right heading 040.
Turn right 040, Nippon 1698.
On Nippon 510, contact tower 1181.
With Bravo.
On Nippon 510, contact tower 1181.
Contact tower 118 Shimama on Nippon 510.
On Nippon 780, fly heading 140, vector 2, final approach course, Japan maintain 10,000.
Heading 140, descend 10,000 on Nippon 780.
07, reduce speed to 210 knots.
Request 200 knots, Japan 3007.
Japan Air 3007, reduce speed to 200 knots, Japan maintain 7,000.
Japan 3007.
Japan Air 133, turn left heading 360.
Left 360, Japan Air 133.
Japan Air 133, Japan maintain 3500, clear for ILS runway 33 left approach.
33, then 3500 speed, clear for ILS runway 32 left approach.
Philippine 438, contact approach 120, decimal 25.
12025, Philippine 438, Canada.
On Nippon 1698, reduce speed to 190 knots, Japan maintain 5000.
Is 190, descent 5000, Nippon 1698.
07, request further reduce speed about 180 knots, please.
Japan Air 3007, speed 180 knots, turn left heading 260.
Roger, speed 180 knots, left heading 160, Japan 3007.
Heading 260.
Heading 260, Japan 3007.
On Nippon 1698, turn left heading 360, Japan maintain 4000, intercept localizer.
Turn left 360, descent 4000, intercept localizer, Nippon 1698.
On Nippon 528, reduce speed to 190 knots.
Upper 528, release 190 knots.
Japan Air 133, contact tower 1181.
1181, Japan Air 133.
On Nippon 528, Japan maintain 8000.
Upper 528, descent 8000.
On Nippon 780, Japan maintain 7000.
Descend 7000 on Nippon 780.
On Nippon 1698, reduce speed to 170 knots, then Japan maintain 3500.
Base 170, then descend 3500, turning for 1698.
Japan Air 3007, descend maintain 4000.
Channel 40, Japan 3007.
On upon 1698, shall pilot runway 32 left approach, contact tower 118 decimal 1.
Clear for ILS, runway 32 left approach, contact tower 118 decimal 1, on upon 1698.
Cancel approach on upon 39 13,000, information Alpha.
On upon 39 cancel approach, fly heading 260 vector to final approach for.
Fly heading 260, on upon 39.
Japan Air 3007, turn right heading 270, intercept localizer.
Right heading 270, intercept localizer, Japan 3007.
On upon 528, descend maintain 5000.
Upon 528, 5000.
On upon 780, descend maintain 6000.
Descend 6000, on upon 780.
On upon 39, descend maintain 7000.
Descend 7000, on upon 39.
Japan Air 3007, descend maintain 3500, clear pilot runway 32 left approach, contact tower 1181.
Descend 3500, clear ILS runway 32 left approach, contact tower 181, Japan 3008.
On upon 528, turn left heading 060.
Upon 528, left 060.
On upon 780, descend maintain 4000.
Descend 4000, on upon 780.
On upon 528, turn left heading 030.
Upon 528, left 030.
On upon 780, turn right heading 150.
Right 150, on upon 780.
Request normal speed.
On upon 528, now reduce speed to 170 knots, descend maintain 4000.
Upon 528, release 170, 4000.
On upon 399, reduce speed to 210 knots. Reduce speed to 210 knots, descend maintain 6000.
Reducing 210 knots, descend 6000, on upon 39.
8, turn left heading 360, descend maintain 3500, clear for ILS runway 32 left approach.
Upon 528, turn left heading 350, clear for ILS runway, clear for ILS runway 32 left, descend 3500.
528, contact tower 1181.
Upon 528, tower 181.
Approach on upon 39, request normal speed due to strong tailwind.
Speed to 190 knots.
Now reducing 190 knots, request normal speed.
On upon 39, you are number 3, so do not exceed speed.
Request 190 or less on upon 39.
Roger, resume normal speed.
Roger, normal speed on upon 39, thank you.
On upon 780, descend maintain 3500.
Descend 3500, on upon 780.
80, turn right heading 170.
Right 170, on upon 780.
39, expect vector close final approach course for spacing. Do not exceed speed do not exceed above 170 knots.
Roger, on upon 39.
On upon 39, descend maintain 5000.
Descend 5000, on upon 39.
On upon 780, turn right heading 200. Upon 780, turn right heading 200.
Right 200, on upon 780. Approach on upon 39, request descend.
On upon 39, standby DGMVA.
On upon 39, roger.
On upon 780, turn right heading 280, clear for ILS runway 32 left approach.
Right 280, clear for ILS runway 32 left approach, on upon 780.
On upon 39, turn right heading 030.
Turn right heading 030, on upon 39.
39, descend maintain 4000.
Descend 4000, on upon 39.
0, contact tower 1181.
181, on upon 780.
Upon 39, turn left heading 360, descend maintain 3500, clear for ILS runway 32 left approach.
Down left heading 360, descend 3500, clear ILS 332 left, approach on pon 39.
On pon 39, contact tower 1181.
On pon 39, tower 118.1.
Cancel approach on Nippon 1692, leaving 3000 for 1000.
On pon 1692, cancel approach, cleared via Havik arrival, re-clear direct Havik.
Clear Havik arrival, re-clear direct Havik on Nippon 1692.
On pon 1692, descend maintain 7000.
On Nippon 1692, descend 7000.
On pon 1692, descend maintain 6000.
On Nippon 1692, descend to 6000.
Approach on Nippon 512, leaving 1700, descending 11,000.
On pon 512, cancel approach, cleared via Havik arrival, re-clear direct Havik.
Clear direct Havik arrival, question, clear direct Havik arrival. On Nippon 512.
On pon 512, cleared via Havik arrival, this time, rhythm navigation direct Havik.
Sorry, cleared via Havik arrival, direct Havik on Nippon 512.
On pon 512, descend maintain 7000.
Descend maintain 7000 on Nippon 512.
On pon 1692, descend maintain 5000.
On Nippon 1692, descend 5000.
2, descend maintain 5000.
Descend maintain 5000 on Nippon 512.
On pon 512, reduce speed to 210 knots.
It is 210 knot on Nippon 512.
On pon 512, reduce speed to 190 knots.
It is 190 knot on Nippon 512.
92, descend maintain 3500, 10 miles from Havik. Clear pilot runway 32 left approach.
On Nippon 1692, descend 3500, clear for ILS runway 32 left approach.
On pon 512, reduce speed to 170 knots.
It is 170 knot on Nippon 512.
Kansai approach, all Nippon 2179, 13,000, information Charlie.
On pon 2179, cancel approach, reduce speed to 230 knots.
Reducing speed 230 knot, all Nippon 2179.
2179, descend maintain 7000.
Descend maintain 7000, all Nippon 2179.
report access to left sign, you are number 3.
Stand by another 10 mile, all Nippon 2179.
Roger.
Cancel approach on Nippon 1692、日本語で申し上げます。今からテールがちょっときついんで、サークル14は、可能でしょうか。
出発機が32に向けて、今、5機ほどエンドで待ってますので無理かと思います。
はい、じゃあこのままで結構です。どうも。
はい。
関西アプローチ、オール日本2179、now clear weather。
オール日本2179、fly heading 230, descend maintain 6000。
Fly heading 230, descend maintain 6000、オール日本2179。
オール日本2179、reduce speed to 210 knots。
Reducing speed 210 knot, all Nippon 2179.
692, contact tower 118.1.
Tower 181, all Nippon 1692.
All Nippon 512, descend maintain 3500, clear pilot runway 32 left approach, 9 miles from Havik.
Descend maintain 3500, clear for ILS runway 32 left approach on Nippon 512.